Hello and welcome to TheMan Games. So in this video that we're doing today on the channel, I'm going to go through the whole of 2K20 roster and we're going to see who is actually still under contract in WWE or NXT, seeing as there's been a lot of talent come and go since this game was released so far, seeing as it's the only real current game we can actually play that's meant to be the most up to date. Let's see how many actual superstars there is on the game that's still under employment in the WWE or NXT. So obviously Adam Cole is still there. So AJ Styles is on Raw, he's the Raw Tag Champions at the moment. Akam no longer there. Akira Tozawa, he's still there, as for now. Aleister Black is meant to still be there, he's meant to be, I think he's injured or something, he's been at the PC, what has been reported apparently. Ali, still there for now. Andrade, no longer there. Andre the Giant, obviously he's a legend, so he doesn't really count. Dawkins, still there. Apollo, still there. Daivari still there, Corbin still there, Batista. So a legend. So at the end of the video, what we'll do is we'll look and see how many. So we won't include legends and things like that, just the active roster. So I'll say at the end of the video how many people in the game is actually in the active roster. Maybe that's what we should do. So Batista, Big Boss Man, obviously he's passed away. Big E is still under employment. Big Show, obviously Paul White now in AEW. Bo Dallas recently just been released. Bobby Fish in NXT still. Bobby Lashley WWE Champion. Booker T, obviously he's a legend. Braun Strowman still there. Bray Wyatt still there. Bret Hart, legend. Kendrick, he was in NXT UK last time. Well, I was there, he was there, which I was really surprised. I didn't even know he was in NXT UK. Brock Lesnar no longer under contract. Beefcake, another legend. Murphy under contract, Alexander under contract, Cesaro under contract, Chad Gable under contract, Christian Cage now with AEW, that's someone off the career mode. Hawkins is now in Impact Wrestling. Axel, don't know what he's doing, but he's no longer there. Daniel Bryan obviously on SmackDown. Dash Wilder is now Cash Wheeler in AEW. Diesel legend. Dolph Ziggler on SmackDown, one part of the Tag Champions. Drew Gulak on Raw, chasing that 24/7 championship. Drew McIntyre on Raw. Dusty, legend obviously. EC3 in Ring of Honor, I do believe. Eddie Guerrero, legend. Edge on SmackDown. So Elias, he's on Raw. Eric Young, he is on Impact Wrestling now, no longer with WWE. Eric just returned to Raw. Fandango on NXT, Finn Balor on NXT. Jack Gallagher no longer there. Goldberg, he's a difficult one because I'll put him under legends for this, I think. Grand Metalik still there on Raw, I think. Brody Lee, Luke Harper, sadly no longer with us unfortunately, but he was with AEW. Heath Slater in Impact Wrestling. Hogan, legend. Humberto Carrillo on Raw, I do think. Ivar just returned, so yes, he's still there. Jake Roberts, legend, but he's on AEW. Jackson Riker on Raw. Jeff Hardy on Raw. Jerry King Lawler, legend. Jey Uso on SmackDown. Jim Neidhart, legend. Jimmy Uso on SmackDown. He's injured, but obviously he's still he's going to count as someone still there. Jinder, I think he's on Raw. Not sure, but he's still under contract, I do believe. John Cena, why do you count John Cena? See, he's not been there for a year, so I think we don't count him in neither. Johnny Gargano on NXT. Khalees just been released. Kane, he's just been inducted into the Hall of Fame, so I wouldn't say really. Carl Anderson on Impact Wrestling and AEW. Cassio Ono no longer there anymore. Keith Lee injured, but obviously he's still there. Legend Kevin Nash, Kevin Owens on SmackDown. I feel like he needs to move over to Raw and help Raw boost their product, to me personally. Kofi Kingston on Raw. Kurt Angle no longer wrestling. Kyle O'Reilly on NXT. Lars Sullivan no longer there. Inside Rider on Raw. Luke Gallows on Impact and AEW. Mankind legend obviously. Mark Andrews on NXT UK. Mark Henry no longer there. Matt Hardy on AEW. Matt Riddle on Raw. Mike Kanellis in Ring of Honor. The Miz on Raw. Mojo Rawley, he's still there, but I don't know where. Is he on Raw? Is he on SmackDown? Who knows? I'm surprised he's not chasing that 24/7 championship as well. Montez Ford on Raw. McMahon, obviously, he's still there. No Way Jose, no longer there. Noam Dar on NXT UK. Oney Lorcan on NXT. Otis on SmackDown. Legend Papa Shango. Pete Dunne in NXT. Truth 24/7 champion on Raw. Randy Orton on Raw. Legend Macho Man. Legend Reza Ramon there. He's on the My Career mode. Rey Mysterio on SmackDown. Reza no longer there. Not even sure what that is. Flair obviously legend. Ricky Steamboat legend. Ricochet on Raw but not used very well. Robert Roode on SmackDown. The Rock obviously no longer there. Legend. Roderick Strong. So he's just kind of like handed his notice in, but we're going to count him as like an active person because he's probably just storyline. Roman Reigns on SmackDown. Rowan no longer there. Not sure really what's going on with Rowan. Legend, Roddy Piper. Rusev now on AEW. Sami Zayn on SmackDown. Samoa Joe no longer there. Scott Dawkins now known as Dax Harwood in AEW. Scott Hall no longer there. Seth Rollins no longer there. Scott Hall legend, sorry. Seth Rollins on SmackDown now. Shane McMahon obviously is still there. Shane Thorne, he was Slapjack I do believe, so yes he's still there. Shawn Michaels, no, we're not going to count him as active, obviously, legend. So Sheamus is the United States champion. Shelton Benjamin on Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura on SmackDown. Sin Cara no longer there. Austin, obviously, legend. Sting on AEW now. Ted DiBiase, legend. Titus O'Neil, I think, is on Raw. Ciampa on NXT. Tony Nese on 205 Live. Trent on NXT UK. Triple H, obviously, is still there. Tucker no longer there. Tyler Bate on NXT UK. Tyler Breeze on NXT. Warrior obviously no longer with us. Undertaker retired, no longer there. Velveteen Dream, not really sure what's going on with him, but I think he is still in NXT. X-Pac obviously. Legend, Xavier Woods on Raw. Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona now known he's in Impact Wrestling. So now we're going to go through the females. So Bliss there, Fox no longer there. Asuka there, Bayley there obviously. Becky Lynch, we're going to count her as being there. Beth Phoenix, she's not active so we're not going to count her. Bianca Belair, obviously new SmackDown champion. Billie Kay no longer there. Brie Bella, no, not there. She must be on My Career. Candice LeRae there on NXT. Carmella on SmackDown. Charlotte Flair just returning. Miss China legend. Dakota Kai on NXT. Dana Brooke on Raw. Ember Moon on NXT. Io Shirai on NXT. Kairi Sane no longer there. Lacey Evans, she's on maternity. Do we class her? Yeah, I think we will class her. Lana obviously on Raw. Lita no longer there. Liv on SmackDown. Mandy Rose on Raw. Maria Kanellis on Ring of Honor now. Maurice, she's a tough one. She was on last week's Raw, so I think it was just promoting Ms. and Mrs. Do I count her? Don't I? I don't think I'm gonna. Mia Yim, obviously she was Reckoning. Not sure what's going on with her, but we're gonna count her as the one that's there. Mickie James no longer there. Molly Holly, legend. Naomi on Raw. Natalia on SmackDown. Nia Jax on Raw. Nikki Bella, no, she's not there. Nikki Cross is there, but they're not doing anything with her. Paige no longer there. Paige is there, sorry. They just don't do anything with her, so we're not going to count her. That's more what I mean. Peyton Royce no longer there. Rhea Ripley on Raw. Ronda no longer there. I mean, I think she's under contract, but she's not. She's under contract, so I think we have to count. Ronda Rousey, I think. Ruby Riott on SmackDown. Sarah Logan no longer there. Sasha, yes, she's still there. Shayna on Raw. Sonya on SmackDown, obviously Stephanie's there. Tamina on SmackDown. Toni Storm on NXT. Trish no longer there. Selena Vega no longer there. So I'm going to quickly total them up and tell you how many people are actually active left on the game. I make it so I'm not including there's like 8 and say Sasha Banks or something like that, so they're counted as one person. So I make it out there's 191 superstars on the game and currently active in ring. Obviously I'm including Lacey Evans and Ronda Rousey even though they're not actually active, but you get what I mean. Out of 191 there's only 105 still on the game that are actually there wrestling, which is nearly half of the roster are either they're being released no longer with the company, or obviously the legends and things like that. It just goes to show how dated 2020 is now. We really need 2K22 to hurry up and get here, because we just need this new game, something more current, something to, just something to be able to enjoy without the glitches, without all the BS. Yeah, 105 out of 191, that is terrible. So this was a bit of a different kind of video today. If you have enjoyed it though, please let me know in the comments if you want to see other types of videos like this, and let me know in the comments as well. I'd love to know your guys' feedback, and let me know what you do like in the channel, so I can keep doing more of the stuff that you like, and not just like wondering, did you like this video or not. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support TheMan Games here. And if you have subscribed, make sure to have your notifications turned on, so you know first when our next video goes up on the channel. And you can find us on social media on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at TheMan Games. So thank you for watching this video today. Make sure you click one of the links coming up on the screen as well to go to one of our videos. Thank you for watching one last time.